What is going on YouTube? It's your boy Kiero himself here for another video, and before I wanted to start, I wanted to say that everybody and their mother wants to be streamers and content creators, and so often you have a lot of people running around, don't know where to get the solutions or how to even set up the things that they need. But in this video, you know your boy has got you. I have some knowledge on how to use AI prompts more efficiently to get better results, and today we're going to be setting up our streaming setup using AI. And without yapping and yapping, let's go, guys.
Okay, so basically what happened was I needed to install OBS Studio in order to record this video, but trust me, my computer was wiped completely clean. There is nothing on my computer. Yes, you do see games over here, I know that, but those games, they are installed on my second SSD, so I can take this SSD out and I can put it in another computer and all my games would be there. I feel like I just needed to clear that up. We currently have our browser open right now, and of course we're going to be using Gemini. So if you don't know how to get to Gemini, basically it's going to be a simple Google search. So if you don't know how to get to Gemini, all you're going to do is put Gemini in. It's going to be the first link that pops up, Google Gemini. You do have the option to go for Pro, Thinking or Fast. Keep in mind that these two are limited. This is free. You can message it as much as you need to. And obviously here at the bottom you can read what the differences are. So let's go for Pro in this case. Let's go ahead and set up our new manager basically. And here we are, a very simple prompt. Let's read it. You are my content creator manager. I would like to go into live streaming. I will provide you with my system hardware, I should say system hardware specs, just like that, as well as internet connection speed. This is very important, boys. Please take me through OBS Studio step by step. This as well, this is very important, and help me set up everything to get a smooth live streaming experience. My chosen platform is going to be YouTube, and don't worry, you can change this if it is Twitch, Kick or anything else. So let's send this message first, and then the AI will let us know what it needs from us. This prompt over here I will leave in the link in the description, so that if you are watching this on your PC, you can simply copy and paste it straight into your Gemini chat. And there we go, Gemini has replied. Note this is the name of the chat. So if you go over here, you can have a look at all your Gemini chats. And if you plan on continuing this chat for a very long time, continuously asking Gemini, what can I change? How can I improve my content even, is something you can do here. All you're gonna do is rename this, and you can rename it to anything like you want. And basically what I would do is live streaming manager. Well, not manager. But anyway, let's read what it has here. To get started as a professional streamer, I've broken down OBS Studio into a clear, manageable roadmap. Since you have no machines at the gym but building that athletic frame shooting for 110 kgs, now you might be confused. Why the heck is Gemini saying this? Because this is from my previous gym. You can set up Gemini to remember something and to be an agent basically, so it's always going to talk about the 110 kgs, even though I don't want it to. But anyway, if you can, just ignore this. So here we go, this is exactly what we're going to be needing. Please provide your CPU, GPU and RAM, as well as your upload speed, and we need to get it from a site like speedtest.net. So all we're going to do is copy that, paste it in over there for now, and then in the meantime follow these steps to get the foundation ready. Before we touch the technical settings, we need to handshake OBS with YouTube, basically connecting it. That I already know how to do. All we're gonna do is go to settings, and from settings we're gonna have a look at general. Is it there? No, it's not. Here it is, right here. All you're gonna do is click on YouTube over here, or whatever service you're streaming on, and go ahead and connect your account. All you're gonna do is click on your account, continue, and boom, it should be done. And there you go, YouTube is connected. You didn't need Gemini for that, your boy got you. And then automatically you'll see your chat pop up over here. My chat I do like having on my vertical monitor on the side, but in this case I'll leave it here for you lads, because this is exactly how yours is going to look. This is done, we can go ahead and skip to number 2, encoder and all of this and all of that. This is quite a bit tricky for a first time user to go ahead and set up. So what we're going to do is open Task Manager and get our system specs.
This is when you're going to go to Task Manager on your Windows PC by right clicking the taskbar and opening Task Manager. going one down to processors and seeing exactly what hardware you have on your PC.
Here we are in Task Manager, so we can have a look at everything. So it wants the information on our CPU. We have an AMD Ryzen 5 5600G. The memory is also important. We do have 32 gigs, so that's what we'll tell Gemini. And then our GPU, we do have an NVIDIA RTX 4070, and that's what we can let Gemini know, well, that we have. I don't know, what am I saying? You don't need to continue with this right now. You can interrupt it by saying I've completed step 1, and you can see Gemini should be trained on this. This should be very simple stuff for Gemini. So I'm not even going to use the Pro. I'm going to save that for some other time. I'll be using the fast. Oh, and I almost forgot about this. As I was typing in this prompt, I forgot the upload speed. So we loaded up the website. Let's go ahead and do the test. And as you can see, it's not the craziest or the best internet, but it will do. For streaming, it's doable. Okay, so we got the average speed right now, and it's going to be, so there we go. We gave it to Gemini. Make sure that when you're typing this, BPS needs to be small. Make sure this is small, boys, because if you change this to capital B, that means it's 19 megabytes per second and not 19 megabits, and your whole setup will fail. So make sure you got the average speeds in there. Let's go ahead and see what Gemini says. And here is Gemini's response. That RTX 4070 is a beast. You're in an excellent position because the card supports AV1 encoding, which is the gold standard for 2026. So go ahead and note all of your settings over here, boys, as we're gonna go back to OBS and set it up now. Here we are back in OBS, and we're not going into studio mode or anything like that. We're going straight into settings. So our first instruction from Gemini was to go to the output mode, and we needed to change this to advanced, which I already have. Then we need to go to our streaming tab. Unfortunately, I won't be able to change that now because I am recording this video. I'm gonna stop the video right now, and then I'm going to change this and start the video again. Because my internet is extremely horrible, I feel like what we should do is set up scenes in the meantime. Scenes are the different screens that you go through as you are streaming, and this is my favorite folder for screens. And if you do want this, let me know. I'll be able to send it to you or send you a link to download it for free. So all you're gonna do is go into individual files. You're going to go to overlays, and we're going to set up the normal ones. That's for your webcam. These are the panels over here if you are setting up panels, and it has the full screens, which I like, and which is what we're basically going to set up right now. So let's go ahead and add a source. We'll call this, so how I like layering my things is just chatting is going to be number 1, and boom, just like that, it's added. You can go ahead and add your chat over here as well as your webcam over here.
Okay, that one is game.
Yo, what's happening, lads? Oh my word, I didn't even know I switched on. Know what I'm saying? I just updated my settings, so I'm going to pull up my settings and pull up what Gemini showed me to do. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh wow, I could have actually changed that while I was. So here we go. Here is our new message after this, and this is what Gemini said. Encoder NVENC AV1. That's exactly what we have over here. Audio encoder is ACC, which is over here, boys. I'm just showing you from cross-referencing to help you guys out so you know what goes where. Rescale output, leave this as disabled. Rate control is CBR, constant bitrate, right over here, constant bitrate, and the bitrate is set to 9000. It doesn't just say set it to 9000 because whatever, it gives you a reason and why. This is the sweet spot for high quality 1080p 60 fps. It uses half of the 18 megabits per second upload, leaving plenty of room for basically my games so that I don't lag. Keyframe interval, that's at 2 seconds. And that's because YouTube is very strict about this. And then the preset is going to be number 6, which is slower and better quality. Tuning, we're gonna leave on high quality. And then multi-pass mode, we're gonna leave 2 passes, which is quarter resolution right over there. And the reason is because this gives a sharper image during fast movements, so it's not going to be laggy like my previous streams were. And now that I have you here, we're going to change this ourselves. We're going to go to the video tab.
When I stream, I don't use my old webcam that I used to use back in the old videos. I'm sure you've seen it. What I use now is something quite different, and that is an old phone. This is an iPhone 6s. and I hook it up via USB, and this is my live cam. Because everybody knows iPhone cameras are great, especially the older ones. They work perfectly for webcams. Do you want to use an old phone as a webcam or maybe as a main camera? Then please let me know in the comments, because then I will instantly make a video on how I use this as a webcam.
Go ahead and open our settings once again, and now we need to go to the video tab. Video right over there. Base canvas 1080 1920 by 1080. Output resolution 1920 by 1080. Downscale filter. Since your resolution matches, this does not matter, but set it to Langsos just in case. Langsos is gonna be better quality. Bicubic is gonna be better for the stream because of your connection. So go ahead and set it to Langsos. I can't change that right now, but these are the only two that I can't change because I am recording. Change this to 60 FPS for nice and smooth things, boys. And now, whoa, it's giving us a different setting. And this is Gemini's own suggestion. That's actually crazy. Let's have a look at this. The smoothness secret, admin mode. I didn't know about this at all. There is one pro trick that prevents 99% of stream stutters. Close OBS, right click on OBS on your desktop, which is over here. We're gonna right click, select properties and compatibility. Properties, compatibility. Run this program as administrator. This tells Windows to prioritize OBS GPU access so your game doesn't steal all the power. Oh, which causes the stream to lag. So that's actually very interesting. I think in Windows 11 it's actually removed that ability, but don't stress about it. All you can do is apply, and whenever you run OBS, just right click on it and run it as admin. That should do exactly the same thing.
I'm helping you become the best content creator or streamer that you can become without selling you any funny courses or anything like that. If I managed to help you, please drop a subscribe and a like on this video, guys. It's been your boy Kiero. Peace.